Hello and welcome to the bathroom. Did you like that new intro? Well, I've been trying out some new stuff and we'll see which of them works and which of them won't work. And I'm sorry something's happening with the lights. I think it's the sun that's playing games and then the lighting up here is sort of mixing it up a bit. I'm thinking in terms of what tone you're getting on that screen there. So, anyways, summer vacation is up. It's very close for many people. Um, so I thought it would be fun to do a series of sort of stuff that you might want to use, or that way you have some time to try to get a hold of it. I suppose, but we'll see. So when you go traveling, you usually bring this. Oh yeah, and it's still hot today. T-shirts and whatnot. A dog kit. Uh, um, Mine is new. Haven't used it yet. Well, that's not completely true. I did use it once. It's called the. I don't know if it's pronounced correctly. It is the Elvirus. 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 I don't know. There's 3 compartments. And I believe this was about $20 on Amazon with free shipping. Here we have room for 2, 3 things in these rubber straps here. Up here I have decided to get some different kinds of things. Small pouches, not pouches, bottles, plastic bottles of things. And this is skin bracer. What else do we have? We had some Alcalado Glacial and some Old Spice. So yeah, we're not going to be using any of that since it was not very difficult, but somewhat difficult to get that in there. Now, this is the big room. What is in here? Oh, a shaving ball with some shaving cream in it. What's a shaving cream? We'll have a look at that later. There's some other stuff in here. Look, nice little, lots of room in here. Nice room to throw in a tube of shaving cream and toothpaste and medicine, what else you would like to need. Also another compartment here. I'll show you what's in there in another shave. So I have to close up. Also, this is also a shaving ball. I will be using that later. I'll place stuff over here. Okay, so for the stuff we're going to be using. This is going to be a Proraso shave. Proraso offers sort of a travel-sized kit here. There you go. And pre-shave, shaving cream, and post-shave balm. And this is the green tea one, for some reason. The other one is with the eucalyptus and menthol. So the pre-shave we're going to try today, usually stuff. Not this one, because I cannot put it back in, so I'll save that when I actually do travel. So this is just from the huge tube that I squeezed in there. And we're going to use this balm, because this I can put in more on. Good. Hold on. And we're going to use this. And you might be saying, hold on, we have watched you use this. Well, you've watched me use this type of razor, this brand but not this actual one. This has never been on film. This one has. This one over here. They're both the Yaqi Final Cut. Small razors, and I've got small hands, so it's quite small. This one was the first one that I got, and it is there's a slight issue with it. It slants on some of the settings, but when you're just aware of it, it shaves quite nicely actually. I think that's actually it. I think we're gonna we'll get to the brush in a short while. Wet the face, and then put on a pre-shave. Loading the brush as well. So, why am I doing a shave on a Monday? Well, basically, because tomorrow I can't on a Tuesday, the regular time, because I'm attending a board meeting. Oh, look at him now, being all fancy, attending board meetings and stuff. Pre-shave, mentholated. There you go, focus. Yeah, I just forgot about it. Schedule's very busy at the moment, so nice. Now for the blade. We're using a Mueller blade. We're unwrapping it. These are usually good blades, very sharp blades. This is a two-piece razor. So this top comes off. Mindful of the sharp sides. There you go. And there you go. We're using it on the highest setting, which is for me and mine 8.5. No. Yeah, 8.5. I'm a bit tired these late nights shaves. So we've got Proraso green in a stainless steel. I believe it's stainless steel. Doesn't say anything. It's very common bowl. We're going to be using this brush. A very tiny Proraso ball brush. Now I do have a second brush waiting. That's this one. There you go. Omega S for synthetic. My skin used to get irritated by animal skin, so but I'll do it for you. And of course, just to show that it is doable, and it is that doesn't take up any space. So we'll load this up. See if this goes. And this ball here, you cannot see anything. I hardly can see anything, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so straight away there's slather all over the place here. We'll just have to continue building it. So, how are you? It's nice to see people tuning in, so I noticed there were some new subscribers, so welcome to you. I can tell you right now that I am struggling a bit because I do have shaving soap on my hands, and that makes the resin handle quite slippery. And yeah, but I don't think it's going to be a problem once I wipe them off once. So it's building quite nice lather there, and I have used this brush a couple of times to test lather. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Now there is some scratchiness to this. It's an animal brush, obviously. So yeah, surprise. But other than that, it's besides if you do not like getting your hands dirty, then this is not the brush for you. I actually usually do not like it to get my hands dirty with soap. Not because there's anything wrong with it or anything. I just don't like it very much. And I have 2 days of growth. And there's soap everywhere on this brush, so I will try to see if I can wipe most of it off. There you go. Yeah. So anyway, I brought the Omega to sort of show that it has a similar design, similar feel actually also, but it's synthetic, so it's not irritating to my very sensitive skin. So if you see me switch, that's because it's irritating my skin too much. Now, let's see how this goes with the wet Yaki with the grain on setting 8.5. It's cutting right through this pasty cream, which is nice. It shreds some hairs there. 1, 2, and it does that, and it is very, very inexpensive brush. Okay. So, oh. So the cream, it's Peroso. It's good stuff. It does the job very nicely. And let's see here, the bowl. It didn't spill up that much. And I think you could whip up more cream if you wish to. Yeah, you could. But we are going to move on. First pass is done. Yeah. And yes, before anyone asks, there are women attending the board meeting. It's very important, to have diversity like that. Look how it displays quite nice. Look, not a huge display, but it does display nicely. It does rub in the soap very, very good. Now I can already tell, due to the scratchiness, that I won't be displaying it like that on the third pass. Add some water. Perosso all over the bathroom floor. Available. Yeah, this brush is going to performs quite nicely, if you ask me. You know.
Yeah.
Oh. I think this is the last time I shaved with Perosso. I snipped it up the nostrils. Just if you were thinking about doing that or wondering what it's like, I'll sum it up for you. It's kind of painful. And I'm an idiot, so you can take my word for it. Now we're adjusting things down to setting 4. Let's see how we do across the growth. There's a bit of you for you. I remember Kimming. I apologize, I am apparently more tight than I believed. I remember coming into this hobby, or what you could call it, and well, Perosso was the first shave product I used. I talked about that in one of my previous videos on how horribly wrong my first shave with which traditional wet shaving was. It was, yeah, don't get me started on that. Again, I remember the feeling that my skin had afterwards. It was like, oh, this is amazing. This is doing wonders for my skin. And yeah, a bit closer. Nice. So I'm guessing my story isn't that all more, you know, unique than many others. I had very bad skin irritation from shaving. It was a duty. It was unpleasant. It was painful, actually. And besides having sensitive skin, I also have allergies to a lot of natural products out there. So it's usually a huge amount of hit and miss with me, in order just to check out if the shaving product agrees with my skin, or my skin agrees with it, more likely, or not. Yeah, so, and I decided that it might be that I would get irritation on my skin, but then it would feel damn nice. And then I kept at it, kept becoming, better and better. Not that I'm an expert or anything, because I'm really not at all. I make tons of mistakes, and you may correct me on them, and I'll be like, yeah, you're completely right on that account. But I got that one shave once. It's a long time now. Not a long time. I've only been doing this for like a year and a half. But I got that one shave, Wasn't super close or anything, but no irritation, no nicks, no cuts, and everything was very nice. And I was thinking, like, what if every shave could be like this? And I would really be happier man. I was happy. My wife makes me happy. My children makes me happy. And I was actually, and that's kept me going, just to finish that off. I was actually going to dedicate this shave to my son, because we're going on a vacation this summer and he's very excited about that, and he has a lot of difficulties, but I was actually hoping to get a parcel today to shave with. Simply to say that this was the first time that I shaved with this razor, and he was my firstborn child, and just something as corny as that. No, really. um, nothing more. Nothing more than that. But it has not arrived yet. Hopefully it will in the next couple of days, and I'll be able to shave with that product at the weekend to show it to you. Oh, we're setting 2, by the way. I'm rambling on. Forgetting to pay attention. What's important? That's your experience, of course, and that's kind of why I'm doing this. There's a lot of guys spreading the word out there about how fantastic this way of shaving is. And I'll pitch in the amount that I can. With the advice, tips that I've got, that I picked up, and I kind of have this theory that if I help just one, doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, doesn't matter what age the person's got, but if I help one, then in my opinion it's worth it. And it's fun, also interacting with you, and you sharing your thoughts, your experience, your opinions on soaps and products and whatnot, or whatever that you may experience. I talk about the weather a lot because it's damn nice weather I'm having right here. No, I cannot complain about that. So let me know, how's weather where you're at? Just remember, no pressure if you have sensitive skin. I sometimes forget myself, because, well, as I said earlier, I am an idiot. Now, bras do tend to leave sort of a filmy substitute on your razors. I don't know what that is, but it's damn better than all that canned things that I used to do and I used to work with. So let me know. Do you have a first parossal shave? Then please share it with me. water on here. Good. Good. So very nice. Oh, there. There you go. Better. So there you go. I'll just have a face swap with what's left in the bowl, and I'll just show you right now before I do, and I'll welcome you back at the post shave. So welcome back. So here is the results. It's very nice. I'm just going to put on some fizz. I wouldn't usually do that if I was on vacation, because, well, I don't have a way to, I don't have a container for that just yet. So there's that. While that sits in, let's just talk about what we used. We used the Yaqi Final Cut, and I can see that there's the usual Perosso film on it. Might get some DR Harris someday. Should not be same issue. We used a inexpensive stainless steel or metal bowl, and it worked very nice, and I'll be using that on another shave as well. What else do we use? We use Perosso green shaving cream and Perosso green pre-shave, and then we use this little beauty here. I wouldn't call it a beauty. Very nice backbone this has got. This is how it looks now. It was scratchy, so if my face do tend to redden up, it does a bit down here and over here, but I'm not feeling anything. But I suspect that the brush might be doing that to me. I'm not used to getting any sort of major irritation of Perosso. So the balm, we'll be using some of that, and some of the matching splash to the Perosso green, which I have right here. Now, I did not decant that into the small plastic bottle, so this is just the usual bottle. But if I were on a vacation, I would use, say, Skin Bracer or Alcohol Glacial to keep the theme sort of green. Let's see here. Burn. We'll put on some more for the neck. There you go. Well, I'm not growing any prettier or younger, but I'm feeling very nice. So there's that, episode 1 in the shaving gear, travel racing, travel shaving adventure. I'll see you on Saturday for the next one. Good shave. Goodbye, and thanks for watching.